Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium. The smoke machine is rolling, and the Miami Hurricanes making their customary grand entrance onto the field. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Canes will put total leather and will get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Hand off from the shotgun. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Give to the running back. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
Another big play for this offense, and I'll tell you, historically, on the best UCLA units offensively, whether they're throwing it, whether they're in the shotgun, whether they're going up-tempo or they're not, it's always so important to have balance. They've always had a guy they can turn around and hand the football off to keep defenses honest. This guy with his power and his speed, he really gives this offense a lot of flexibility.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go to the ground. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Back to throw, it's Duncan. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The Bruins are marching down the field. Power football with the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back gets to give. One step wrap, two step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Finds him out of the backfield. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Offense getting set for 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. That's caught. It's Bettis.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
They're going to stay aggressive here. 5 wide on 2nd and 1. Using his feet. Tackled after picking up the 1st down.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right, and having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
Now on 1st down from the 40. He's looking to throw it. Trying to get to it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Hurricanes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Miami! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that throw.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Here's the handoff. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll give it on the counter. And the Bruins will move the sticks.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the 1st.
It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
They go to the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Bruins send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets a block. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. To the air on first down. He'll let it go down the right side. Touchdown, Hurricane! A great catch and run for 6.
Yeah, and he did a really good job selling this, dropping back to pass, waiting a little bit of time, and giving his running back a chance to run down the field. He runs the real route. He's open, throws a strike, gets in for the touchdown.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Yo, what up?
Returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt.
Yeah, I've been working on that. That's one of my money plays.
This offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up.
Yes, it's the go-go.
Got 8 on first down.
Yeah, that's it's called the go-go offense on here. UNLV runs it.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
I ain't been paying attention, but it ain't bad. His run game, you got to work on your pass game.
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break.
See, I'm playing on my DT. I'm able to stop your run. That's what's hurting you. Like, you don't pass, you ain't gonna beat me.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is.
I'm playing on that DT, and whatever way I see that running back go, that's where I'm meeting you.
Fire right when the ball snaps. He's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He stopped.
I knew that was coming. Had a flag, they didn't get the.
They've got the first down.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's
Nah, he ain't scoring. Nah, ain't no scoring on me. That ain't happening, Sue. You know that.
Makes a huge play for this offense.
Only I do this. Nah, he. Yeah, nah, they on the phone. They the 2 other bowlers in the league that we always be on the phone. Yeah, that's Alabama, and the other one, he got Texas in the league.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield.
Talking to UCLA, Manson buddy, on his shoulder, buddy.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, going up top. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush. But with his speed and his flexibility, he's just keeps moving.
Yeah, we're gonna get one more.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch.
One of these, I gotta get my natty in.
A bit of ground for the offense. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football. Show your dominance.
Shit.
Oh, he ruins the big gator with
Damn, man, I shouldn't have did that.
Flying out to the left. He's at the 40. Past the 20.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
What logic, suit?
What are you doing? I want you to finish playing the game.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Give to the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. And the Bruins want to move quickly. Just feeds the running back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such a great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Yeah.
It's up and good as they draw just a touch closer.
Yeah, he got 7 on the board, suit. I don't know if he watching.
Top 15 teams
Watching?
today in a huge
Yeah.
matchup, and it's now a
They might be watching.
LSU dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. We'll see a
It's
lot
pretty
of
tough.
this week, but few will
We
have
got some beats in it.
top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that.
Yeah.
It sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll throw it on first down. They're bringing him, coming after him. He'll try to do it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards.
Check this out. I don't know if you've seen this yet.
Every single play.
Here comes the offense on second down.
Watch when I snap it now. Boom.
He only stopped at the 41, but gave him 10 on that play. No matter who's leading the program, Miami always wants to be able to run the ball with some physicality.
Yeah, it starts everything. The line of scrimmage starts everything. That attitude starts everything. And the U is known for
It's been done, but I didn't expect you to do it, though.
Trying to find his man on first down. Still on his feet at the 45. And he is vexed.
Should be a foul. Flag. Where it at, ref?
And yet another big game.
This guy just gives you that. He's got so much electricity. He just pulls it down.
Yeah.
Shows up yards like it's nothing. That's a
Them refs got to do a better job protecting my quarterback.
They'll switch it up here and
Oh, shit. Damn.
into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming good.
Yes.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm. Let those big fellas get lathered.
Facing a 3rd down and short for the 26. Back to pass, it's Duncan. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting a quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break.
All right, man, stop doing it. I'm letting 10 minutes. I don't want her to be working.
Miami offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
And that's just nice patience and a great
Too
route.
close.
One-on-one, taking his time, getting out of his break, locating the football, and making the catch just in time and bounds.
When the running back gets going, gets like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, it's a really nice job by the defense there, anticipating that they might see jet sweep here getting close to the goal line. Good play.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback sneak.
Damn it, come on, Tut. Gotta get in there.
Daylight. And the Canes want to pick up the tempo. Searching forward on the sneak. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
Oh.
So you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this run. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half, down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Looking to pass, it's Duncan. And the pass is intercepted. Touchdown, Canes. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. The mantra is always
that RPO?
They're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Look, I know it's only the second quarter.
Nah, it was a bubble screen, you see.
A pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Right? This is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Give them 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. They'll keep it on the
Damn, man, where y'all at?
Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Off he goes. And that
Should have kept on running.
Might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. There's a timeout called as this offense.
Yeah, when my defense don't act right, any run look nice.
Play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Leaves it with the running back.
There we go. That's how we supposed to act.
Pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. As the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play. Drop it.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Boy, that blitz.
Timeout, it's the defense.
Ain't it? That blitz is beautiful.
Just right with a big play coming. Man, they can
what run did he run on me? What was it?
Marker from there, but they'll go for it on 4. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Pick.
Fires and picked off. Continues to fight for yards. And they'll close in on him after a good return.
You learn it from everybody else, Sue. You should be learning from me. You still don't get it. That's why you can't win, Sue.
Running out of time here in the
Go ahead and keep.
They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Go on. Keep doing what you do, Sue. I'm trying to get you to win, but you ain't seeing it. Oh, that was a nice pick. What the fuck? Damn.
Defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
What should happen, go?
Before halftime.
Oh, blitz, get home.
It's Duncan. Gonna take
Hey.
a shot.
Oh.
The pass is incomplete and 1 second is
Huh?
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to.
I do have it. Are you good?
In the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll run it from the gun. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. He'll start the return inside the spot. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
What?
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll open the second half with a run. That's a good run to give them some breathing room. Pick up a 3 out to the 5.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to him. Gets that thing away from the goalpost. He's got 5 out to the 10-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
The Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try the toss to the left. On the move at the 30. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you can tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback checking off. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you can tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. He wants to take the top off. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Miami. And the punishment has been extended.
And a really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing the guy can go deep and attack the middle of the field. You can tell he runs a post, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody staying in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. From the gun, the ground game. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
They'll try to get outside. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. The give to the back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. The give to the tailback. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They go right back to him. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. Yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. He's got a 1st down and maybe a lot more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Running to the left. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Right back to him on the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Finds his man and they convert. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it from the gun. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum.
42 Spider.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle. It's
Nice pass.
and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bruins.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps us, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. OU, oh my. Oklahoma is putting on a show offensively today. They just simply can't be stopped. They're up by 25 over Baylor. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to...
He lets one fly deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And the route is on.
Why?
They push that lead out. A really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
You gonna wear everybody out with it, ain't you?
Like this running back that can play wide receiver. You can design ways to get the football in his hands. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. This guy shows you right there. A difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped.
What? Yeah, why you think that play will make you better? Yeah. It ain't hard to find though. Just you gotta
UCLA will go back to work on offense.
It's in the U. If you don't create playbooks, the only playbook it's in is the UNLV playbook.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack.
Yeah, you can run with UNLV, and it has that formation in it.
Necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11.
Yeah, that's one of my best formation plays right there. When I'm in a jam, yeah, when I'm in a jam, it's coming out.
Get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Man.
Oh, and he gets downfield with a big catch.
Gotcha. Just needed that shoelace, buddy. Get back here.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Can't get him to the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they got it at the 15-yard line.
And as a defensive lineman,
yeah, that was computer.
You know it's passion. You're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Add them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Makes the grab on the right. Got a lot of running room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Canes. And the pummeling has started. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about it. Single cover, double cover, triple cover. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Here comes the offense on first down. Leaves it with the back. Open space at the 25. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the fourth quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
At the 45 on his way. Nothing but green ahead. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. To the air. It's Duncan. He's got it and still on his feet. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And it's incomplete, and the defense holds.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team. And now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter. Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. You've got a
good game.
manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker.
Yeah, I can't figure that out, man, why the defense takes such bad angles on the run.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop.
Yeah. They ain't that bad, though, all the time.
Kind of day for this defense.
They'll try the run. Finds his way from the 33. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run the toss. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
When you run up the middle, you got so many big boys on the inside. When you run this toss out wide, it's nice because you get away from all the beef. You get to get on the perimeter, make some of those little guys make some tackles out wide. The running back really appreciates when you give him some tosses.
And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it, they just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you can tell they got on the edge quickly and got the big first down. And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, keep the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense. I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
On the run, it's Washington. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3.
Yeah, good game.
They'll try it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this.
Who?
You got an excuse for why you got